안녕하십니까. 유엔 미래 포럼의 박영숙입니다. 박영숙의 지금 초청. 오늘은 투피 살리바 박사님을 모셨습니다. 저는 하이퍼사이클의 어드바이저이기도 합니다. 하이퍼사이클 CEO 투피 살리바 선생님을
감사합니다.
오늘 소개합니다. 네. First of all, I'll explain the event.
Okay.
네. 저희가 지금 내일 행사를 합니다. 내일은 지금 31일이고요. 11시에 국회 산업융합촉진옴부dsman이 주최하는 행사를 하는데 여기에 지금 기조연설자로 투피 살리바가 한국을 방문하였습니다. 주제는요, 급진전하는 AI 산업 공존을 위한 글로벌 가버넌스는 가능한가? 이런 주제로 지금 저희가 내일 11시에 합니다. 여러분들 뭐 많은 관심 가져주시고. Okay, I've just explained. And you would like to talk, or would you like to sort of introduce yourself to Koreans?
Absolutely. I think this is a great opportunity, and thank you for having me. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
한국을 사랑해.
한국을 사랑한답니다.
It's always a pleasure to be in Korea. I currently have two main roles, as everyone knows. I am the CEO for Hypercycle, which is building Internet of AI components that they are missing. What is the Internet of AI? Many people would look at the Internet for Homo sapien. We know what the Internet of Homo sapien does for people. It enables collaborative effort between people. So that is, the Internet that we know for people that has a lot of emergence that can generate from that. One person knows one thing, another person knows another. There's a new emergence, and that is a lot more superior than one single person. The Internet of AI, similarly for multi-agent system, does the same. Why are we doing this? Well, for those that they know me, for quite some time, 2013, the first time I talked about AI decentralized, and up until now, we've noticed that there's a lot of effort in the world, so I'm proud to say that there's over 100 entities in the world that are now driving with AI decentralized. But what I have discovered that ACM, the Association for Computer Machinery, when in 2016 enabled me to start telling the world on behalf of ACM, the world started listening because ACM is extremely credible. It is the issuance of the Turing Award. It is 11 board members, they all voted me in to tell the AI decentralized world story.
Okay.
Subsequently, IEEE enabled me to continue with that mission, but we decided to build standards with the IEEE. And of course, we all know how much effort went into that and stalled for many different reasons because people, they misunderstood the intent of that. And what is IEEE, the Institute of Electronic Engineers? It's the largest technical professional organization dedicated to advancing technology for the benefits of all humanity. So I'm currently the global chair for the International Protocol for AI Security within the IEEE. We call it IPAIS. And with Hypercycle is the entity that is building the components of the Internet of AI. So those are my two current roles, and I remain the author of Toda IP. That's what got me into all of this.
Right.
Yes.
우리 지금 투피 살리바 선생님은 하이퍼사이클의 CEO이고요. 이 하이퍼사이클은 인터넷 오브 AI라고 인터넷 AI를 건설한다 그럴까? 이렇게 만드는 그런 하나의 큰 기업이고요. 인터넷 오브 AI는 우선은 뭐 협업, 협력, 인간과 인간 간의 상호관계를 빠른 속도로 증진시켜주고 발전시켜주고 멀티 에이전트 시스템입니다. 여러 사람들이 모여가지고 시너지를 낼 수 있는 이런 시스템인데 2013년부터 처음으로 AI 분산화를 제일 먼저 이야기하신 분이에요. 지금은 이제 AI 분산, 분권화 뭐 이런 디센트럴라이즈 AI 이야기하는 데가 한 100여 군데 조직이나 이런 단체가 있어요. 그러나 이분은 지금 ACM이라는 게 그죠? Association for Computing Machinery. Right? 그게 지금 컴퓨터 하시는 분은 아마 이게 제일 큰 거라는 거 알 거예요. 거기에서 튜링 테스트라고 있어요. 그죠? 튜링 테스트도 거기서 하고 뭐
Turing
등등
Award.
튜링 어워드를 줍니다. 그래서 ACM에 또 회장을 하셨고 두 번째는 IEEE라고 IEEE 공대 교수님 공과 뭐 이런 하시는 분은 다 알 거예요. 1960년대 만들어져 가지고 표준화를 주는데 그죠? 처음에는 전기 그다음에 일렉트로닉 전자 그다음에 뭐 여러 가지 그리고 이분이 이제 AI 글로벌 표준 화를 하셨고 그다음에 토다 IP 이분이 지금 토다 IP라는 그 블록체인 토다 IP를 팔아 가지고 돈을 꽤 많이 버셨어요. 오케이. Yes, good.
Cool. All right. So, what would you like to talk about today?
So, we would like to know that you are going to make Korea as a production, country, production land.
Right.
We are so pleased to have you here.
Right. I've been extremely adamant about the quality that comes out of the Korean production is extremely superior to many that we have seen around the world, and I feel like one thing that is being facilitated quite rapidly out of Korea is production of certain elements that I contribute a little bit to bring them into Korea, but I feel like there's a lot of effort that need to be done to bring a lot of those productions, such as you've mentioned, like for example, the Hyper AI boxes. This is one of the devices that we elected that they can bring them into Korea, and not just for the boxes themselves, because if you were to look at the Internet of AI, it is not just being serviced by data centers, it is also being serviced by edge compute. And many people, they've heard of edge compute, that you can run some of that on your device. But it seems that there's a lot of necessity that you may want to have some of that compute running into your home. Not a lot of people could see that a few years ago. Right now, they're all talking about it. But as you well know, we've been doing that quite effectively with the Hyper AI box and other devices. Furthermore, there's a lot of compute that is being facilitated into people's homes, such as like, your Samsung TV or LG TV. If it's not really doing TV, they probably have some sort of compute that they can partake in that Internet of AI. Your fridge, your appliances in general, they could partake in that, but that's too early now. What's available today with the Hyper AI box, people, they can actually purchase the Hyper AI box from like the Hyper Appliance and get it shipped to their home. We want all of that production to be mainly coming from Korea into the world, because there are millions and millions of homes and stores and offices that they can benefit from having those boxes part of that Internet of AI, because they can secure the Internet of AI, they can enable themselves to have certain access to the internet in a way that it's a lot faster because of the edge compute. So many that they are deep into the AI development, they know that if you were to have certain components running much closer to you, it will be a lot better. So for those that they want examples, they can think of like LLM, for example. If you have like a RAG, the RAG is running on the box, and that's for your own office. There's a lot of information that pertains only to you, and should not leave your office, and that gives you that capability without you having to do anything with it. I just plug and play. The same way people, they plug the router when you want internet access, then you can have like those devices that they can facilitate that capability. So I think Korea can play a huge role in those, but there's also a lot of other things, like when it comes to microprocessors, for example. We have seen that there's a lot of production microprocessors out of the United States that they're looking to have partners that they can actually manufacture those processors, such as integer-based microprocessor, for example.
Okay, it's let's tell them in Korean, okay?
Okay.
So, 이거 지금 한국 기업에, 그죠? 한국 기업에서 생산하는 제품이나 서비스나 뭐, 그 디바이스들이 품질이 다른 데 생산하는 것보다 월등하다라고 본인은 생각을 한답니다. 그래서 우선은 이분이 AI 박스를 한국에서 대량 생산을 하려고 합니다. 이 대량 생산해서 AI 박스는 제일 쉽게 저는 이해하는 거는 각 가정에 공유기가 있습니다. 공유기처럼 이것을 인터넷에 연결해 놓으면은, 여러분이 지금은 이 AI 컴퓨터가 아니에요. 아주 슬로우하거든요. 근데 AI 컴퓨팅 할 수 있게, 빠른 속도를 내주는 거예요. 그래서 데이터 센터에서만 AI, 그죠? 뭐 GPU 있는 이런 것들 아주 어렵게 끌어와서, 에지 컴퓨터를 만들어서 쓰는 그런 인터넷 오브 AI 또는 AI 인터넷을 AI 박스를 그냥 연결시키면 바로 되는 거예요. AI 컴퓨터를 집에서 굴리는 방법입니다. 각 가정에서, 그죠? 손쉽게, 우리 아들 보니까 막 2, 3억 주고, 그죠? 막 GPU 2.5개를 집어넣어가지고 이렇게 컴퓨터를 해서 AI 프로그램 지금 하더라고요. 근데 AI 박스가 아주 우리 그냥 쉽게 살 수 있게 해줘요. 나중에는 삼성 TV, LG TV 그리고 집안에 있는 모든 이런 뭐 전기로 연결되어 있는 것들을 다 연결해서 그게 나오는 에너지를 써가지고 인터넷 AI of 인터넷 뭐 이런 걸 만들 수가 있습니다. 집에서 에너지도 생산하고 그럴 수 있어요. 그래서 AI 개발자는 누구든지 집에서 이렇게 고속 성능이 높은 컴퓨터를 가지고 싶어 해요. 그래서 AI 박스를 연결하면은 AI 인터넷이 되고 아주 빠른 인터넷을 쓸 수 있다. 그래서 플러그 앤 플레이다. 너무너무 손쉽다. 그죠? 그래서 공유기 생각하시면 되고 두 번째는 또 마이크로 프로세스 미국에서 많이 쓰고 있는 마이크로 프로세스도 한국에서 또 생산하고 싶어요. So you are talking about something like a 1 million sort of AI boxes or something later on.
I think not one, many millions. I think because there are a lot of homes around the world that they're all going to be partaking in that Internet of AI one way or another. And I really think not only from the supply, not only from the demand perspective, but it's also from the supply, which currently it's been driving a lot of people to feel like, why do we want to wait for this Internet of AI to exist to then decide to partake in providing a supply into it? Perhaps we can get into it today. And why would people want to get into it today? This is the new wealth creation that is happening in the world. Whether people like it or not, it's just going to be predominantly AI based. So while it's happening, do you want to be part of the supply as well, or just on a demand? Because if it's just on a demand, then it's likely to be extracted from your economy. But if you're on a supply, it's just going to provide into your economy and adds a lot. And I really think that Korea, for right now, it's a phenomenal time to tell the world, like from Korea to the world, like the Internet of AI can be.
Oh my God! It's
Korea can be an enabler.
amazing for a Korean industry if we produce something like
Right.
million boxes here in Korea, and then microprocessors and all that. 이거 설명할게요. AI 인터넷을 그죠 이제 뭐 사람들이 말만 하고 언제 오냐 좀 기다리자 이러고 있는데 이제 AI 박스만 연결시키면은 곧 만들 수가 있고요. 사람들이 뭐 싫든 좋든 AI 시대가 왔습니다. 그래서 AI 시대에는 디맨드가 크고 그런 디맨드를 하기 위해서 우리 아들처럼 각자 2억 3억 주고 컴퓨터 막 이렇게 집에서 따로 설치하는 것보다 그냥 지금 가지고 있는 컴퓨터에 AI 박스만 연결시키면 될 수 있다. 여기서 한국에서 만약에 100만 대를 생산하면 2조 원 정도. 그런 식으로 우리는 이분에게 공덕비를 세워줘야 되지 않나 저는 이렇게까지 생각하고요. 한국이 생산하면은 한국이 생산 단지가 되고 이 사람이 이제 AI 박스뿐만 아니라 또 여러 가지 다른 걸 해요. So we could talk about also the ring or anything. What would you like to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, we have
show them. 여기 ring 있어야죠.
One thing that we've done with Hypercycle. We use the vast majority of the revenue that we receive because we sell software, and those software elements, they generate a lot of revenue, and then we use 95% of the revenue to invest into companies. One of the companies, they make those rings again, we've made a condition that if you make those rings in
this-
Korea, those are made in Korea,
Wow,
and they are
yeah.
being distributed around the world. And there's
Wow, this is a color.
right. So the company is called Hyperring. It is a B2B. So who are the clients of that? If you were to think about it, like any company that they care about their users to partake in that internet of AI, and they want them to secure their valuables or whatnot, perhaps like putting the ring into your hand is a lot easier to have. If you have on your device and you tap whenever you do anything, it adds a level of security. At the same time, those rings, they're resilient. On a single charge, they last like 330 years, and they're really
330 years?
right.
Wow,
So it's
my
a little bit more than what most people live, I think. It's and I think so. Who do you think for example, what clients? You think one of them is companies that care about their users. Other one is that companies they care about, like for example, hospitals. When you look at like doctors and nurses, and they want to have keys to access to certain things, but yes, they're wearing gloves. They have the keys. They have the keys inside that ring. That's where the key to unlock a lot of things. So it's not only related to AI, that company, but we invested in it because we feel like the enablement of users to partake in the supply of AI. They need to partake in that wealth creation, and therefore they need to secure that wealth, and then the ring came in to be phenomenal play. So other clients, like besides hospitals, you look at cars. Car companies currently, they're actually making phenomenal purchase orders to this. One of them that I'm allowed to mention that they are in discussion is Rolls-Royce. They put a ring that is very luxurious ring, but they don't charge it to their customers, and they're working on it right now to see if they can have it's like a $5,000 ring, but it has all of those technical capabilities, and they're being built here in Korea with Hyperring. So, but then of course you might start thinking like, why only Rolls-Royce? Why don't we give it to all other car companies? Whether it is a Tesla or Hyundai or
you can talk about
because
that.
people, if you receive the car key and you receive a ring as well to be your access to the car, perhaps is a much more convenient. You don't have to have the key in your pocket; it's already in your ring, and it has more capability than just that. So it's not only about the AI, it's about the human being to be in the center of it all, and the ring can actually give that ability to people to have it in their hand. Robots and bots, they don't have fingers, but humans do. So I really think that it's about the human to put them in the center of the entire equation.
저 아주 재밌는 이야기입니다. 아무튼 이 하이퍼사이클은 돈은 어디서 버느냐? 우선은 소프트웨어를 팔아가지고 판매를 한 것에서 여러 군데 지금 투자를 하고 있는데 그 중에 하나가 이제 링입니다. 하이퍼링이라고 하고, 하이퍼링은 우선은 뭐 B2B이고요. 한국에서 여러 가지를 지금 아까 보여드렸다시피 다양한 것을 만들어요. 그러니까 한국이 이제 생산 단지가 되는 겁니다. 링. 그리고 이것도 이제 인터넷 AI입니다. AI 인터넷에서 모든 정보, 나의 암호, 나의 모든 기록이 여기에 들어가는 거예요. 한 번 충전하면은 330년을 씁니다. 그러니까 처음에 링 충전해서 나오면은 죽을 때까지 그냥 쓰는 거고, 이거 가지고 돈도 페이할 뿐만 아니라 특히 병원 같은 데 가면은 의사, 간호사들이 어디에 약품 있는데 약품 열쇠 가지고 문 열고 약품 꺼내고 주사 꺼내고 이렇게 할 때마다 열쇠 잊어먹고 이 번호 잊어먹는데 이거 링만 쩍 갖다 대면은 문이 짝짝짝 열리는 거예요. 자동차 회사 롤스로이스 얼마나 비쌉니까? 그 롤스로이스의 자동차의 키예요. 이 링만 갖다 대면은 자동차 문이 스르륵 열리고 다 되는 거예요. 그래서 어떤 링은 또 5,000불이니까 그죠? 500만 원, 600만 원 정도 이게 비싼 링부터 싼 것도 있고요. 그래서 목적은요, 인간의 편리함, 인간의 안보, 안전, 용이하게 그죠? 삶의 품질을 높이는 이런 역할을 합니다. That's very good. That's amazing. Yes, amazing.